Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to We're Offended, You're Offended. I'm Kim. This is Tyler, and welcome to episode 75. Also on Friday. Yeah, that's right. Casual Friday, bitches. Anyway, hope everybody had a fantastic week and hope you have a great weekend coming up too. Today we got some stories for you. Yeah.
I know who isn't having a good weekend.
Who's that?
Neil Young.
Oh.
um, a couple days ago, Neil Young, the Mr. Keep on Rocking in the Free World. I can't take credit for this one because actually Brett Wines, one's the rapey, one's the not. And I always forget how to say which one. So I'm just going to say Brett Weinstein. I don't know if it's Weinstein. I think
No.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Brett Weinstein. Said
Yes, it is.
The irony in the needle and the damage done just kind of it made me laugh like big girl. Big Russian dude. Sorry, okay.
So the way you laughed was a ha ha ha.
No, that's French people.
No, that's hee 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 ha ha ha. That's French.
No, then like from The Simpsons. Remember they go en français, and the ho ho ho, and it's like the frog's neck.
Well, now I do.
So yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about Neil Young and I guess the damage he's done. A woman. So there was a real bad accident in Pennsylvania. Not really bad, but it got national news because a bunch of people were grabbing at my cack. So we're gonna look into that.
What?
Just shut up. And we're gonna look at this sweet hashtag of coward of the cottage, which holy fuck! If you are not looking at the Twitter trending page, Getter trending, my Facebook page, like it's everywhere. You cannot escape this trucking convoy, but our little bitch in charge, he ran away. He's a big scout. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna talk about some of that stuff and whatever else we decide to bring up. It's Friday, so okay, so I guess before we get started in this, of course we're on YouTube until apparently I say bad words and we get kicked off. We're on Rumble, Spotify. We're on, like I said, Facebook, Twitter, Anchor, Getter. Yeah, we're all over the place. We have a Discord channel if you want to come and talk shit, and I'll tell you that you're a fucking moron. But well, as long as you're not a moron. But yeah. Let's share this with your friends. Please share it with your friends. I'd love to hear that. Smash the like button. If you're on Rumble, tickle the Rumble tickle. If you're on Spotify or Anchor or podcast, leave us a review. Show us with your mother because we'll take her out for dinner and we'll fuck her in the ass.
Oh my!
With that,
you got the tools for that, so.
To be fair, so do you.
Damn right I do.
All right, so with already any hope of actually getting any type of monetization video, let's get into Neil Young. Neil Young, oh, Mr. Keep on Rocking in the Free World, and it's so funny because all of his songs are turning into fucking memes. What the
God,
fuck
really?
is this? Oh.
Ignore it.
All of them are turning into memes. Like, Southern man, don't need him around anyhow. Like I said, the needle and the damage done. Keep on rocking in the free world, which is funny because Mr. Rocking in the Free World So he sent a letter out to, I guess, his agent, his publicist. And this was a tweet from Rolling Stone. We have the article, but the Rolling Stone is good as long as they stick to what they're good at. If they just stick with music, Rolling Stone's pretty good. It's once they get into the other shit, that's when I really have a hard time. That's why, like, using Rolling Stone, that's about the only place that you're able to actually get the article. But all right, so they ended up tweeting. So this was from Neil Young to his manager. They can have Rogan or Young. Neil Young wrote in a letter to his manager and label, not both. So Young demands Spotify remove his music over false information about vaccines.
Oh my God.
And so he says, I want you to let Spotify know immediately, today, in caps. You know he's super serial and he's not rocking anymore. I want all my music off their platform. They can have Rogan or Young, not both.
The hell is
Well,
his problem?
so Mr. Young, Mr.
Who ain't so young
Canadian,
anymore, if I might add.
yeah. But like he's Neil Young, and like he's an icon. He's an absolute icon in the music industry. You cannot you if you don't know who Neil Young is, you're either actually I can't even like you're deaf. No, I'm sure even deaf people know about I bet the sound waves that came off of his guitar probably made a couple girls pregnant. So he's a fantastic musician. You cannot deny that. To deny that is you're either ignorant or you're some snooty fucking Yingwei Malmsteen purist. So yeah, where the fuck was I going?
I don't
I don't know either. But so it's just
know. I
it's
said, what
interesting.
is his problem?
Oh yeah, so it's interesting. He doesn't even own his own music. About 60% of his catalog, he sold it off. So Mr. Fight Against the Man and, long hair freaky people need not apply, all this type of shit. Well, you know, like it's so funny what he advocated for. And it's so amazing seeing people saying, like, we do have a response that he put on his website, that the people that are supporting him, and I don't care, but it's so interesting for someone that says, fight the man, and like corporations are evil and all that hippie fucking bullshit of the 70s. And then what does he do? Well, Joe Rogan has a different opinion than me, therefore
Oh, okay.
like
Hold on. So that's what this is about, is Neil Young is mad at Rogan because they don't agree on the whole COVID bullshit.
false information about vaccines.
Oh, Jesus fuck. Really?
Like, hey man, it's incredible in your 76 years of life, fighting against, calling out institutions, saying, big corporations, all the stuff that, I believe it. And
A
this is the
damn the
type of
man
music.
is now for the man.
Yeah, it's like Rage Against the Machine. It's rage on behalf of the machine. Like it's incredible because like his music shaped the person that I am. The not trusting authority, the long hair freaky people need not apply. Like I'm not a long hair freaky people, but but the point is, like, he's instead of the free love and live and let live, all the stuff, the flower power, all that stuff from the 70s, and now he's saying, not only do I not like his message, he should be silenced. That's unbelievable to me. But it's incredible. We have Neil Young on one side saying Joe Rogan's giving false information. Then you have Eric Clapton on the other side that says, "Hey, I got vaccinated and I got an injury from it." And people go, "You're an anti-vaxxer."
Right?
Fucking Eric Clapton, you what are you, some kind of corporate sellout? What the fuck? I do coke. I do coke and I play guitar. I'm just telling people what fucking happened to me. I don't think Eric Clapton does coke anymore, but woo. If there, okay, I think all these guys from the 70s, the 60s, all the the Vietnam War guys, the guys that all fought, like, spoke out against that. The Doors, um, uh, fuck, like the Rolling Stones, all that type of shit. They all spoke out, like they were all from that generation. But it's incredible to see Neil Young saying, "You know what? It's either me or him, Kim." Let's scroll down a little bit. So, Neil Young was given that ultimatum from the New York Post. Son of a bitch! Spotify sides with Rogan, removes Neil Young's music.
Oh, good. You know what? To be honest, I was waiting for this to go the other way because, nobody can say no to the big guys up there shooting down all the freaking rules and stuff. So I'm actually surprised that they weren't okay, fine.
Well, yeah. So, just a little excerpt from this article. Spotify reportedly paid more than $100 million to be the exclusive home of Joe Rogan's show. Young, meanwhile, stands to lose 60% of his streaming income from his defiant stance.
Ooh.
Like, so yeah, like I said, on his website, like, for me, I don't care. Like, there's so much stuff on Spotify. There's so much that okay, if I like, there's stuff that I'm subscribed to, and I don't even listen to it because I just don't have the time for it. There's other stuff that I'm looking at, like a lot of these episodes. Like, obviously today, like Friday, is a little scant, but we're just kind of riffing off the smegma. So
You know what I listen to on Spotify?
penises,
This really cool
not not
podcast called We're Offended, You're
not.
Offended.
I was gonna say not Neil Young because I didn't even know he was on there.
Me either. To be honest, I don't even think I've listened to music on Spotify. The only things I listen to on Spotify are podcasts.
Yeah,
One
yeah, like
being Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Rogan, Jocko has a great podcast. Louder with Crowder is on there. Listen to Tim Pool, Bill Burr. I've been getting into more Tim Dillon. Like, he's very, like, Alex Jonesy kind of, but he's very, like, he's more of like a comedian. So it's funny to like, that's, and it's weird because I use YouTube for music because you can find um like, not unusual music, but like one of our, I don't think I'm going out on a limb saying this, like, one of our favorite bands is only on YouTube. You can't find them anywhere else. Like, they're on Google Play or iTunes Store, and but they're not on Spotify. So,
Who's that?
mm, Leo, the fucking frog leap.
Oh, really? He's not on Spotify?
Yeah, I tried to find his music on Spotify. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I
So,
definitely know he's on iTunes for sure.
yeah, so I don't know. It was just it's just crazy to see. Like, hey, not only do you not have to, like, okay, it's one thing to not like something. I don't like what everyone says. Like, but to say I am earning an income from this place, and they're just saying, just don't listen to it then. Like, you don't have to listen to it. This is the Puritan fucking movement. The Footloose. Oh, rap music is is the devil music, or metal is the devil's music, and if there's music in church, you're summoning the devil, and all, like, it's all this Puritan stuff. You're like, hey, like Neil Young, Mister, like the hippie, the anti-government. You're the
Where
square.
right? And where's all the peace, not war, man? Come on.
Well, like, but it's just crazy that live and let live. Okay, you don't like Joe Rogan? Don't listen. Joe Rogan gets 11 million downloads per episode.
Damn.
Neil Young gets 6 million plays a month.
That's even still a lot, but I mean, it's
Yeah, but
clearly peanuts compared to Mr. Rogan here, but
yeah,
yeah.
and see, but like Joe, like he just does his thing, and like it is funny that a lot of people are talking about, like, Neil Young and Joe Rogan. Oh God, I just hit puberty again. But yeah, it's sad to see because a lot of people, like, if you look on Twitter, you look up Neil Young, whoo, people are not going easy on him.
Well,
They be laying in,
it's a little
yeah.
silly. Like to be like, you either have to get rid of him or I don't want to be on there. Like, come on, dude. Okay, so
There's
you
so-
guys don't agree. Just like draw a line in the sand. You stay on your side, he can stay on his side. We don't need to have a big brawl or cry about it. And well, if his stuff stays on there, I don't want to be associated with anything with his stuff on there. Well, guess what? People in the world are
Joe,
like that. Are you gonna like, I don't know, take a fucking rocket ship to the moon because you don't want to be on Earth if other people disagree with you? Like, don't be stupid.
he's going with Elon Musk to Mars.
Rocket
Speaking of
Man.
speaking of Elon Musk, did you see his tweet?
No.
Canadian truckers rule.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my god, did you like
yeah.
fucking screenshot that shit?
No,
Oh fuck, man, do it.
no. He's a like, okay, but
Yes.
so this is what I find crazy. Like, you cannot, like, my Twitter, like I said, is loaded with this. My Facebook is loaded with trucking shit. Like,
Yes.
it is all over the news. It is all. Oh, you can't get away. Like, honestly, I try to look at stuff on Facebook, and literally all I get is fucking trucker shit now.
Good. Good. Are they actually
Like,
reporting it on the news now or
okay, it's funny. It's funny because it's very much like, so anyone that listens into the states, you have to get your news from outside the states. And for anyone that's in the states, you know exactly what I'm talking. So we actually have to look at places outside of Canada to get the real picture. Out, maybe outside of like Rebel News or like True North. They kind of give that more kind of nuanced perspective, kind of the I guess right leaning, but I don't even know what that means, because if it's not left, but like, I don't know, I don't know how to, the more libertarian sided kind of view, not the government side. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I think it's
But
pretty sad that, us in Canada actually have to go to look at news in a totally different country just to hear the news about what's going on in Canada with the truckers right now because our media doesn't want us to know about it.
yeah, and so apparently up front, the guys coming up from the states is another 50,000 trucks.
Are you that many?
fifty
Oh my
thousand.
god, I just got fucking like goosebumps.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Apparently the first truck of the convoy that arrived, it was like a day cab, and on the trailer it says "fuck Trudeau."
Good.
But no, it is good to see. Like, this is an international story. This is
That's so
absolutely an
amazing.
international sport. You're seeing, like, there are people all over. Like, I'm seeing stuff from, obviously from the States. You're seeing stuff from in Australia, in the UK. There's people that are support all over. People from Russia were supporting it.
That is so amazing. See, I'm just gonna give you a little peek of what our kind of news puts to us, okay? So there's this one little poll thing. I had sent it to you on Discord there also. But there's this one little poll thing here
You can
from
call me Tyler.
what?
My name is Tyler
What did I call you?
Alto.
Did I really? I don't even know your name anymore. I keep sorry guys, when I do that, I keep calling him by his game name because that's apparently how I roll. Um, okay, so this here is from I can't like I'm having issues with my screen right now, guys, but this article here is from tbnewswatch.com, which is thunderbaynewswatch.com. And this is the kind of poll they have going on right now. Do you support the so-called freedom convoy making its way across country to Ottawa? This is the poll that they're putting out, the so-called freedom convoy. God, I wish come on, can you please do that in a Trump voice?
What?
The so-called freedom convoy. Can't even
Well,
do
but he wouldn't say it like that. There's fine Canadians, hardworking men and women. I know some of them. Some of my best friends are truckers, and you know, I don't even know what the fuck. They're fantastic. They're fantastic. Some of the best people. It would have to be something like that. But-
Yeah, so
Oh, so
this is
I
the
guess it's be like the Freedom Convoy. Some people call it the Freedom Convoy. I've heard it called the Freedom Convoy. So I'm just it's like the Wuhan virus or the China virus.
frankly. It was just the way that it's written, I literally could just, like, envision Trump's voice. Whoever was writing this, "Do you support the so-called freedom convoy?" I mean, but this is our kind of media right here. So, I mean, yeah, we don't get any of the good stuff. If we wanna actually see what's going on, we again have to check out American news or luckily there's a few things on YouTube that you can find. But because that there are some people who have been documenting the journey. So I've been watching that a lot. And to anybody who isn't aware, on if this is your first episode that you're listening to, I did upload a video on our channel on YouTube and Rumble that actually is a little video that I put together about the convoy that we had here in Headingley, Manitoba. So yeah, so if you want, check it out.
Yeah. So it was a pretty cool little. But so I don't know. It was just crazy to see, like, the narrative that is being spun. So okay, so we're gonna we're gonna jump. Oh fuck! I didn't want to jump, but shit. Okay, so on Twitter, one thing that I found amazing. So if you look in the trending tab, what was trending was Howard of the Cottage, Convoy 2022, Justin Trudeau, and that was all what I could see on trending.
Oh my god.
So it was so it was incredible to see. So these are and I'll say this. So they're against mandates. It's never been about vaccines. It has never, and I'll say this again, it has never ever been about vaccines, whether they work or not. No. It's been about the force. When a government no longer trusts its citizens, it mandates things. It forces things. It thinks so. Our government thinks so lowly of its own citizens that it needs to force things. It needs to say, if you don't do this, then there'll be consequences.
Yeah.
If you don't get a medical procedure done, an irreversible medical procedure done, you will have a punishment put upon you. That's what they're saying. So they are against forced vaccinations. And they're not just talking about for the truckers, which seems to be what everyone keeps talking about. No, they're talking about for everyone. They're talking about getting rid of the mandates for nurses, for firefighters, for policemen, for letting businesses reopen, to stop with the vaccine passports. It was incredible. Okay, I was listening because I have to do this because I just love I have to see how fucking bullshit the mainstream media is. So I was listening to the Communist Broadcasting Corporation,
Also
and
known
so
as
in
CBC.
yeah, well, I personally I call it a waste of fucking money, but um, so they were talking to a candidate for I believe the Kelowna area riding. And so they had asked, like about like that she had made a comment in support of like truck drivers and and the convoy. And the guy was saying he had a very loaded question, and I don't remember the specifics of it, but when I heard it, you could hear like he was looking for clapter. He was looking for an approval to the audience. And so she had said, yeah, I do support them, for the 2 years they have supported us, and they braved everything while everyone was forced to stay at home. They continued to bring goods, yada 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 yada, and again, kind of against the vaccine mandates. And so the host said about vaccine passports being required in restaurants, and he said something to the effect of, "Well, don't you feel safer knowing that if you're going into a business that everyone is vaccinated?" And
No.
all I thought was, how did we manage 2,000 years before? How have we managed so long without a piece of paper telling us that, hey, I had a medical procedure done, so everyone, no, I'm sorry, fucking CBC, I'm sorry. In a democratic country, in anything, there are risks. There is where there is risk, and I've seen this over and over again. Where there is risk, there must be choice. It is it is so incredible because he was almost like talking, like hearing him, that he was talking down to her as though she was stupid. And this is the epitome of government. You're too stupid to think for yourself. You're too stupid to make a decision between you and your doctor. You're too dumb.
You know what I find
But it
funny?
was
Oh, sorry. I'll
mm,
let you finish your thought there.
no, 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 no. Go ahead.
um, what I find funny is, well, don't you feel safe? Or wouldn't you feel safer going into a restaurant knowing everybody is vaccinated? Um, no, because guess what? The vaccinated
Do
can
anything.
still carry it. They can still transfer it to other people. And to be frankly, um,
Frankly,
frank,
actually,
yeah, me being vaccinated, okay, I would actually be more worried about the person who isn't vaccinated, not me. Okay, so I'm vaccinated. So I've taken the precautions that need to be done. This person's not vaccinated. I would probably be a little more I'll keep more of a social distance from them because I wouldn't want to get them sick because guess what? I can still carry it. So do
okay,
I
but
feel
we
safer? Hold on. Do I feel safer going into a restaurant knowing everybody's vaccinated? No. It literally makes absolutely no difference.
No, it was really nice when we went to Monstrosity Burger
Yes,
and we
shout
just sat
out
there.
Monstrosity Burger. See, and that's a real
Yeah.
shitty thing because that episode got pulled. Hmm.
Yep. Yep, sure did, but it is still available on Rumble and Spotify. So,
Yes, it
this is
is.
why I don't expect anything from YouTube. So, um, but no, yeah, it was nice just to, hey folks, how are you? How many? Oh, please come and sit down. Which is I like it was such a just the way that it was phrased. I wish I should have maybe like, well, I don't know about record it because I don't give a fuck. The CBC is just a money sink. It's funny with all their programming, all the money they get, they are still not a profitable business with their advertiser money because they run ads on CBC. They are still not a profitable business, which shows how many people are actually interested in what CTV, Global, CBC, what they actually have to say. I think most people don't care. Most people aren't like traditional legacy media, the old fucking dinosaurs. They're, I would say, a lot of them are in their death throes. It's like it's someone that's panicking in water. They pull on everything down because they're sinking, because they're drowning, they're dying out. They're gonna pull on everything to try and save themselves. They're old, they're obsolete. It's crazy. Like, people are looking for things. I'm looking for, like, and I've said this before. I listen to Steven Crowder. He is very, like, he is conservative. Like, he even rags on like libertarians to an extent. He is very conservative, but I trust what he is saying and what he does because part of our influence in this is you better have receipts if you're talking about something, especially like the bigger articles that we do, like our 15-20 page fucking episodes. Those are loaded with supporting documents,
Yeah.
with news articles. We're talking about things that the news is talking about and painting you. Each article is a brushstroke, or is it? I would say is a color on a palette. And each article, we are painting a picture to paint. Well, fuck. I was trying to be poetic and I fucked it up. I'm just trying. I'm trying to fucking finger paint and shit, and
Look,
but
it's a
you
goat.
know, yeah, with 3 legs and a giant dick.
Oh, of course it would. Why wouldn't it? If it was a female, it'd have giant tits. So
Well, yeah.
udders, I don't know what they call them on goats.
Oh. Well, I think if you're Irish, I think they're called handholds, so you could fuck it.
Well, they don't have pigtails, so you gotta have handlebars somehow.
Yeah, right. That's Irish. That's
I don't
Irish.
know. Whatever. Anyway,
I don't
carry
know.
on.
Um, I don't even remember what I was saying. Something about Irish people and they fuck goats. Um,
Yep. And that was our podcast.
yep. So
You were
let's get
you're
another
trying
video
to
struck.
paint a picture.
Right. So okay. Yeah. So like with Steven Crowder, like I said, I don't agree with him on everything, but I trust where he's coming from. I trust the information that he's presenting because we brought this up before. The God Sad method. I will bury you with evidence where it is irrefutable because it's just looking at statistics. It's looking at numbers. You know, like he had a video out, like they were talking about Wikipedia, and I actually ended up sharing it on our Facebook group. And they were trying to correct Wikipedia articles, and they used the Department of Justice to cite statistics. And one of their editors had come back and said, "That's not a reliable source." It's like, are you fucking serious? The government agency, the the Bureau of Crime Statistics. It was something like that. I can't remember what the bureau was called, but it was a government fucking agency that is just public. They just give stats, and they said it's opinion. That's a non-authoritative source. It's like, that's the only fucking authority here. Like, like what? So, but on the other side is Jimmy Dore. He is a left wing. He is a fucking dyed blue Democrat. If he was in Canada, he'd be red. Like, he is very much a left wing kind of guy. He is for universal basic income, public health care, a lot of this stuff. But the thing is, he has his information, and he's not bullshitting you. He's not trying to sell you something. He's not trying to paint a narrative. He has his bias, and he's that's the thing. They're aware of their bias. That's and people are looking for that. They're looking for to be honest. You know what? I don't. I don't see that from CTV. I don't see that from CBC.
Oh,
When
hell
you see
no.
that, when you hear the guy literally saying, "Well, wouldn't you feel safer?" Well, the science, the science says blah blah blah, and well, no, it doesn't. No, when the conversation is only allowed on one side, it is not an argument. It is not a debate. It is propaganda. It
Yeah.
is as simple as that. If you are unable to dispute, if you cannot argue the opposite side, it is not a discussion. It is not scientific. It is by definition propaganda. But so it was incredible to see on Twitter. Howard of the Cottage. So let's get into this a little bit. There um so I love that little picture of Justin Trudeau hiding under the bed like a fucking baby. The reason why I
It's
say
so
that,
suiting.
the reason why I say that, so that trucker convoy is supposed to be in Ottawa Sunday. Saturday? What's today?
Well, hold on.
Saturday.
Well, they would
Saturday.
just how long does it take to get to Kenora or from Kenora to Ottawa?
Oh, Kenora, from Kenora, they'll probably get to uh if they're going 13 hours. If they're driving 13 hours, I assume probably stopping half hours, along the way.
Well, because they would have went from or they did go from Brandon to Kenora. So however far that trip is, I would assume that's approximately how far they're going. But I don't know,
From
I
where,
guess
sorry?
Brandon to Kenora.
Brandon to Kenora, fuck, that's only like 5-6 hours away. So I
Oh,
don't know how far they got, but anyway, so they're supposed to be there on the 29th, on Saturday, and it's
okay.
incredible. This was a tweet that I had pulled up earlier today or yesterday. I can't remember, but so it says, last night I learned that I have been exposed to COVID-19. My rapid test result was negative. I am following Ottawa health rules and isolating for 5 days. I feel fine and will be working from home. Stay safe, everyone, and please get vaccinated.
Do you know
So
how
again,
angry this makes me right now? You know what?
this just
This sorry. This picture of him under the bed, honestly, like when I look at Justin Trudeau, I literally see some preppy boy who was like captain of the swim team, and there's a bunch of big scary truckers coming for me. I need to go run away. I'm pretty sure he was literally running around the city. Do you got COVID? Do you got COVID? You do? Breathe on me. Breathe on me. Oh, I've been exposed. Whoopsie. Run away.
It's no, it's not even that. Okay, so when I see him, I wish I could find this video. There was a video of him talking about individual rights and freedoms, and Canada needs to be, championing all that. Man, do you sing a different tune now?
Well, I know it's funny when it comes to Black Lives Matter or the oh my god, every child matters. Like when it came to all those things, he was right in it and all about the peaceful protesting. But when people are coming for him, bye.
Oh yeah, because Black Lives Matter, Antifa, all the no child or every child matters, all that stuff, because it was politically convenient. That's the thing. I'm clapping. I'm clapping. Look, I'm clapping. I'm so fucking mad. I'm not mad. It's just like, can you
I'm
believe,
mad.
someone to say, literally on one hand, oh, we need to respect the individual rights and all this fucking bullshit. And I don't mean bullshit as in I don't believe it. I would say, yeah, you know what? We do need to respect the individual rights and medical choice and all, like literally everything that he was saying then. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. But it isn't, you're not tested when things are going good. You're tested when everything is going wrong. And with everything that has decided, that I should say that the government has decided to do wrong, now look what he decides to do. And I'll say
Run
this.
away.
Yeah, well, but to not confront Canadians, the general population, calling them misogynists, calling them terrorists, calling them, oh,
Right?
they're probably racist. Really? Do you hear? So this is why I say he is the most divisive, the most intolerant, the most arrogant. He talks down to people. He doesn't listen. That is not the sign of a leader. That is the sign of a tyrant. And it's amazing. Adolf Hitler, well, Pol Pot, Cambodia, Saddam Hussein, Muammar Gaddafi, all of those were dictators and tyrants. And what do all of them in line with Justin Trudeau have in common? Can you guess,
Tyranny.
Kim?
They're all
Well,
tyrants.
no, but that's what I said.
What else do they
Can
have
you?
in common?
Yeah.
Small
You know what?
dicks? I don't fucking
Well, maybe. But okay, so anyone that's listening, what is the one thing that you can think of they all have in common?
We're gonna sit
I'll
here
give
and
you.
wait for all of you to answer. Do 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 do.
Yeah,
Just
no.
kidding.
When they are confronted by the mob,
Oh,
they
they ran away
run.
like little bitches.
When they are actually confronted by people that actually, I wouldn't say that. I don't think people are out to hurt him. I don't. And if there's someone that is, and this is one theory that I have. When those guys get to Ottawa, the government has done this before. Agent provocateurs are going to do something. That is my biggest concern because this is a unifying thing. This is truly a left and right discussion. This is actually what actual unity is bringing pride. People are saying, I've been so lonely, and for these past 2 years, I've been, you know, beaten down, and I feel terrible, and I hate my life, and you know, I've become more like substance dependent, and
Yeah,
this has given me pride.
for the first time, literally in in the past 2 years, more than 2 years now, seeing that convoy in Headingley was the first time in 2 years I was actually proud to be Canadian again.
Yeah,
Seeing everybody come together, it literally gives me fucking chills. It's
yeah,
beautiful,
no,
and Americans even coming up to try to stand up for us. Like, it's truly unifying. It's the left, the right, the vaccinated, the unvaccinated. It doesn't matter. It's people coming together and saying enough is enough.
well, and that's what a lot of people are saying is we've tolerated this for 2 years, and you've only pushed more and more and more to the point where people have lost livelihood. They now no longer have a job to come back to. So, you know what? It is a great thing to see people. And like I said, this isn't a political thing. Maybe it is to an extent, but no, it is. We want our Canada back. Oh God, I just leaked.
But that's
The
hot.
fuck? No, it's not. It's like a fucking snake.
Don't speak moistly.
Oh shit, sorry. You know, but see, but then well, actually, even to on that point, like when he said that, I laughed because even he realized what he said was fucking dumb.
And gross.
Yeah, like he
Word.
said, you know, yeah, to stop people from speaking moistly, and then he goes, oh, what? How do you? Yeah, speaking moistly. Oh, that was bad wording. It was something like that, but like even he had like, okay, yeah, I can, yeah, I can like you with that. Like, yeah, that's funny. Like moistly, really? Oh, what a bad fucking word. Like, what a bad choice. He said something like that, like bad choice of words or something. But
Sure was. Gross.
you know, but it is incredible to see when people are actually upset. People have said enough is enough. Government, you have gone too far. When Quebec is saying, unless you have this piece of paper to make everyone safe, you have well stepped beyond your bounds as a representative and have crossed the line into a dictator.
Oh, yeah, yeah, he did that a long time ago. I don't it makes me wonder like what's going to happen when they get there. I mean, if little cowardly lion here is ran away to his cottage, which is super funny because it happens to be, the place that, he told everybody in the beginning, don't go to your cottages. Everyone must stay home. But yet he went to his cottage, freaking hypocritical fucking coward. But anyway, it makes me wonder, like, what's gonna happen when all the truckers and stuff get there? Like, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna, like, fucking just camp out and be like, "All right, fine, we'll wait your fucking 5 days, you little bitch." Or, like, what's I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. Alls I can say is it makes me a little nervous that they're gonna hire their own quote unquote Antifa to come in and start fucking shit up and be like, "Oh yeah, look what all these truckers did." And you know what I mean? Like paint the truckers as something bad.
I would not be surprised if something like that happens, and I'm unfortunate that that's what I think because
I
it
hope not.
is, you know, like I said, they did this before during the G20 summits. There were people that were protesting, and there were government agents were in those crowds destroying stuff.
Well,
Government agents.
well, look
So,
at it in freaking in the States through Black Lives Matter. The same freaking shit.
oh, this has been a government tactic for years, but it's incredible to see. So when a dictator's authority is challenged, when you are able to see that your power, again, When you do not believe in the system, that is when it truly breaks down. When people no longer have faith in the system, when people have lost, that is some of the worst things as a leader. That should be that is your lowest insult, or I should say, like, your worst insult is when you are a leader and people say, I don't have faith in you. That is possibly the worst thing that you could hear as a quote unquote leader.
Oh, 100%.
That people no longer have faith in your ability to lead. And you are seeing it more and more. The more and more people push, the more and more his divisive rhetoric has come out. Like I said, I'll bring it up again. The unvaccinated, they are misogynist. Oh, that fucking dumb idiot in Quebec that he on the talk show. They're alt-right extremists. They're extremists, Kim. Look at all those right-wing extremists that have poured out. It was incredible to see for my drive from Redcliffe to Calgary, the amount of people that were lining those roads. Those are all right-wing extremists.
Oh, yeah.
All those people that lined up in every single town, every single city. Those are right-wing. They're misogynist. Oh, they're just they hate women. Really? When you have nothing valuable, when you do not have a cohesive argument, a lot of the times you just break down to pointless arguing, pointless attacks.
Yeah.
If he was so sure about everything, he would stand there. Like if I were him, I would be out there and I wouldn't say challenge them, but I would be there as a leader to say, I am here to listen. What is the problem? And explain your position. You have many, many Canadians that are upset. And you literally call them, they hate women. They hate other skin colors. And they're a terrorist group.
Yeah. Well, of course, he's going to frickin' deflect. He's going to right away start painting a picture that all these people who are against him are really bad people, and they're not. But of course, they want to do that because what have they been doing for the past 2 years? They've literally been painting neighbor on neighbor, family against family, friends against friends. They've literally been dividing everybody, getting everybody to turn on one another. And what? People are coming together. Oh, well, we gotta make that divide again because nay, this is not okay. So now they're trying to frickin' more divide. Oh yeah, they're racist, they're terrorists, they're misogynists, or whatever the fuck kind of bullshit's gonna come out of his squeaky mouth.
Well, see, the thing is, earlier, like for like the whole and like Black Lives Matter, Antifa, they would just call everyone racist. They would call everyone Nazis. So you know what ends up happening is that word no longer has meaning. It loses its power. Because when you call everyone a Nazi, okay, well then when the actual Nazi ideology rises up, no one cares. That word has no meaning.
You know what other words have no meaning?
What?
Justin Trudeau.
Good. Oh, yeah, good one.
Thank you.
But so, fuck. I don't.
When you call them racist, the words lose their meaning.
Well, yeah. So now they've moved to things like white nationalist, or they're a threat to democracy and all this type of stuff. He's very much like father like son. Like Fidel Castro. Anyone that challenged his authority, they were seen as traitors to the state. That's where he is coming from. That is that is like such a lowbrow fucking tactic. It's It's childish.
There was actually a truck I seen go by in the convoy that said Justin Castro. Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
All right, so yeah, I think we've kind of ragged on that point enough. All right, let's get into
Or are we gonna
the.
watch this video that goes along with all the other shit that we
Oh,
watched?
okay, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, so this was Justin Trudeau responding to the trucker convoy.
Oh God, I'm gonna get angry, aren't I? Okay, hold on.
So this was originally, I believe, Rebel News had originally. Well, it was on CPAC, but all right.
All right,
So
it's 33 seconds, and I'm gonna. Oh God, I'm
all right.
gonna press play.
The
I don't know what you're saying.
small fringe minority of people who are on their way to Ottawa or who are holding unacceptable views that they're expressing do not represent the views of Canadians who have been there for each other, who know that following the science and stepping up to protect each other is the best way to continue to ensure our freedoms, our rights, our values as a country. The small fringe.
Really, really. What a piece of shit.
So look at those words. Look at those. I'm not even going to talk about the small fringe minority, which is weird because it's literally thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, and apparently, the U.S. guys. Oh, what are they? A bunch of misogynist? Are those terrorists too?
Yeah,
Right? Our
100%.
brothers and sisters that we fought wars with, where we shed blood with. Oh, they're all a bunch of terrorists. The same truckers in the United States as in Canada, and you can flip this either way, that brought supplies to those countries. Oh, but they're a fringe minority. But you know what? I will take his word at it. I will take his word with. Where was it? All right, this was. So they do not represent. I'll stop right there. The ones that have been there for each other, who know that following the science and stepping up to protect each other is the best way to ensure our freedoms and rights. Absolutely, I agree.
Exactly what they're doing.
Exactly. So yeah, that is a very Canadian thing. That's a very North American thing. So
Which
it's
he is
incredible to
not.
see that.
Which he is not. He is more freaking Chinese than he is Canadian.
What? You mean communist?
Yeah. No, I
Okay.
don't. Yeah. No offense to any of the Chinese people out there, other than the ones who are in government in China.
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 Yeah, but so it's yeah, you know what? I'll take what he said there. Yeah, standing up for each other. Absolutely. I 100% agree with that. We should stand up for each other. But it's incredible to see the small fringe, but hold unacceptable views. What unacceptable? I'm trying to understand. What? So if you scroll down, you can scroll down a little bit.
Like on the Twitter.
Yeah, on that thing from Ezra Levant.
Okay.
You can see from Rob Huck. You can play this.
We want
And
to
he's talking
encourage
about
everyone
mandates.
with an
Do you
But
see
like
that,
I said,
that there?
what do you do with someone with an allergy? What do you do with someone who's immunocompromised,
Right, so-
or someone who,
Explain.
for religious or deep convictions, decides that no, they're not going to get a vaccine? we're not a
What do
country
you do?
that, well, we're not a country that makes vaccination mandatory, for example,
Oh.
but we want to encourage everyone to get it. But like I said,
We
what do you
do
do with
not
someone
make
with an allergy?
vaccines mandatory.
We're not a country that makes vaccines mandatory. That was in fucking May
Yeah, May, I believe, of
2001.
20. You mean 2021?
Oh, fuck. 2001.
Yeah.
Yes, 2021. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I just
was
restated
happy
that.
about that point. Yeah. My, how things have changed.
Yeah.
What a
And
little
see,
bitch.
and you know what? It was nice to see. Okay, so I seen this earlier with Pierre Polyev. I think he would actually be a better representative for the Conservative Party than Aaron O'Toole.
Oh my God, this one comment. Elon Musk must been more direct in his support of Canada's convoy than Aaron O'Toole has. Kind of
Yeah,
feel like this Canadian fringe minority is standing up for the whole word.
the whole word, eh?
Yeah, I think he meant to say world. But
Oh, okay.
the guy has word.
Yeah, so it's I'm trying to find, because there was a fuck's sake, there was a video, and I've tried to find it and I can't. I've been trying to find it. So if anyone is actually able to find that clip, please. It was him talking about, standing up for individual rights and liberties and freedoms, and this libertarian view of things. And I can't fucking find it anymore.
This one guy, sorry, it made me giggle. Trudeau has 18 vaccines in him, and he's now self-induced isolation for 2 days before the Truckers for Freedom arrive. Coincidence or cowardliness?
Well, it's cowardly.
100%. Just
100%.
he's got 18 vaccines in him. That made me laugh.
Yeah. Well, and so this is one thing I was going to say is he already had a close contact when his wife had COVID. So it's really interesting that like he's self-isolating, and a lot of people are posting like, he showed a negative test, and they said, well, if you're asymptomatic and you don't have a test, you don't need to self-isolate. So it's really weird that you're doing that.
Yeah. It's funny because people at work can. You know what I mean? Like if they have to, okay, well, they took the test and okay, well, they're okay.
Yeah.
They got to go back to work, but no, you isolate. You go hide under your bed with your banky in your bottle.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that yeah, like it's so funny. Trending in Canada, Flute Trucks Clan is trending right now. That's for me, but it fell off. Oh.
What?
Oh, well, Elon Musk was trending, of course. But yeah, it's I'm trying to see if I could pull it up here.
What are you looking for exactly?
When he had to say like he has to self-isolate or whatever.
Well, wasn't that Twitter thing that you have in the show map?
Um hold on. Jesus Christ. Fucking says a lot without saying anything ever. Come on, you fucking dinkhead. All right, well, whatever. I can't find it. Okay, so yeah, let's move on. So this was an article from the New York Post. So yeah, there was an accident in Pennsylvania where a person hauling animals was involved in a crash. And so a woman. So
Doesn't sound
okay, so
fun.
so hold on. If you see if you see someone is in an accident and you see a bunch of animals and they're in cages, what would your first thought be?
Okay, so clearly, because you didn't hear me, my first response would be, "Oh my god, are the animals okay?" And I'd probably be running over to see if the animals were okay because I clearly care more about animals than people. So that would be my response. I'd be worried about the animals.
Okay, so then you would end up being the same person that is now, I guess, has to quarantine because so Michelle Fallon, wow, whatever, jumped out of her car to help when she saw a pickup which was carrying 100, 100 of macaques, monkeys that collided with a dump truck on a state highway just outside of Danville, Pennsylvania. So
Oh,
this lady, and I've been trying to find this interview because she said she initially thought it was cats. And for some reason, she stuck her fingers in fucking animal cages.
uh,
And the
what?
way she said it, like I said, I've been trying to find this fucking live interview. I can't find the live interview anymore. Yeah, so yeah, because the original interview that I had found, it's like the way she said it, it sounded like she was trying to stick her finger inside the animal. Like, it was such like when you initially hear it, it sounds like she's trying to stick her finger in like a monkey's ass or something.
What?
Yeah, it's I don't I don't know. It was just yeah, it was but it's funny because I believe she ended up reporting that she had like a runny nose and all, like she had like COVID symptoms.
No, Jesus.
And so what I find weird is news reports are saying that, oh, she doesn't have COVID, but she literally cited like COVID symptoms. So, but they reported it as pink eye. So apparently she has pink eye, and yeah, she has the sniffles and pink eye.
Hold on, hold on.
But
How did sorry, how did she get the pink eye? Did she stick her finger in a monkey's butt and wipe her eye?
but that's what I'm saying. Like if they're saying that she has pink eye, but like I said, how she worded it in that interview, and I can't fucking find it anymore. It sounded like she tried to stick her fucking finger in like a monkey's ass or something.
Oh my
But it
god.
was just yeah. So I think all of I believe the 100 monkeys were found, but 4 of them I believe were shot and killed. Or was it 3 of them?
Aw.
I think it was 3 of them. So to which I made the astute meme of turns out 4 monkeys had dirt on Hillary. I'm pretty sure they Epstein. They got Epstein. That that's why you can't find the fucking video anymore.
Whoa.
It is Epstein fucking 2.0. These monkeys had fucking dirt on all this on Epstein Island. Wow.
That's a shame because I'm really interested in this interview now. And
I
to be
wish that
fair,
yeah.
yes, I would be running over to see if the animals were okay, but I wouldn't be sticking my fingers in no damn cages or up monkeys'
Well,
butts.
well, why? Like, first off, what in your mind? Because I believe she ends up saying to something to the extent of, the driver didn't tell me to stay away. He didn't tell me what he was hauling. So when I seen the animals, like she went to help. Like, why don't you go check on the fucking guy to make sure that he's at least not dead? And then I'm sure after that point he could go, hey, don't touch those crates. I don't know.
But I mean, okay, even if hmm, even if she thought they were cats, okay, even if I thought they were cats, I don't care what animal is in those crates, I still wouldn't be sticking my fingers in there. And to be fair, yeah, I'd be like, "Oh my god, those poor animals," but I would go check on the driver. I wouldn't just, like, leave him there. I'm not that much
That's
of an
pretty much what
asshole.
she did. She was going after Ross's monkey.
She
But
wanted her own. She was probably like,
yeah,
"Yes, free monkeys."
yeah. All right. Okay. So yeah, that was an interesting little just a little pick me up, kind of pick me up. It's kind of sad but kind of funny. Bunch of macaques running around.
Macaques.
But well, did you ever see that I think I showed you that video of that airplane that crashed, and it just kind of showed like how little actual like fact checking news organizations do. So like
No.
so they ended, I believe it was a Philippines plane that ended up crashing, and they were reporting that, oh well, we got well, we're getting exclusive news about the pilots on the plane, and it was like um the pilot's name was like holy fuck, we too low, something wrong, bing dang ow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'll see if
Oh my god. I bet the person that put that in there is fucking pissing themselves laughing.
here I'll share it with you. So
I just got your macaques joke now from the beginning of the podcast.
oh yeah, a little late, but
Well, you told me at the beginning. I hadn't heard the story yet.
yeah. All right, so yeah, this is just a short little 36-second clip.
Okay, gonna play. Oh boy, right now.
Coroner is still trying to determine the cause of death and whether she was already dead when the truck hit her. We have new information now also on the plane crash. KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ao. The NTSB has confirmed these are the names of the pilots on board Flight 214 when it crashed. We are working to determine exactly what roles
I was just gonna say it's been confirmed as.
each of them played during the landing on Saturday.
Oh my god.
Investigators will be.
Oh my god. That is the best. That is absolute best. That girl looked like an idiot.
Like that. Oh yeah, they confirmed that yes, these were the pilots of the. This just like come on, like you got pranked. You got fucking you've become a meme forever. Or do you see the CNN like fake Chiron, like CNN fake Twitter, fake Twitter names? That's it.
No, but honestly, like, okay, even if even if like, okay, it wasn't fact checked or whatever. If I was reading that out loud and I'm like, Captain Something Wong, we two, I would have stopped. Like,
Well, yeah, they just read.
clearly they don't understand what they're reading. Oh, that's priceless. That's great.
But it was see. Oh, okay, here it is. Here it is. Here we go. There, I found it. I found this. This is a fucking good one. It's all fake names. It's all fake names. All right, we'll close with this.
Okay. Here we go.
These are all fake tweets. Bend over. Now look at the next one. CNN's throwing out fake Twitter names. Mike Coxlong.
My cock's long.
This is CNN. You think that they'd have someone screening this shit? Who's this one? I need a black man.
I need a black
What the
man guest.
fuck?
Oh, that's awesome. That is fucking great. Oh,
My
that made my
cock's
day.
I look at the first fucking comment. But honestly, if this guy wasn't narrating it that way, I would have thought nothing of those names. I think of the one, the Bing Dang Owl or whatever.
Yeah. It's been confirmed. Oh, it has. By who, I wonder?
I'm surprised that Mike Roch or Huge Ass weren't also tweeting.
Oh, that's great. That is fantastic. I don't know. Whoever's pulling these pranks, keep it up. Please don't stop.
There's I don't know, maybe I'll save it for. All right, with that, let's get the hell out of here.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for listening. Hope you had a great week and have a fantastic weekend coming up. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share us. You can catch us out on YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Facebook, Instagram, and Getter. And for, any of the episodes that you see that are missing off our thing, because we all go in, numerical order, you can definitely check those out. If you're listening to those on YouTube, you can go check them out on Rumble, because Rumble don't censor our shit. So high five, Rumble. And just a reminder, support your local truckers and Truckers for Freedom. And I just want to say a big thank you to all the truckers who are doing this for us. And Trudeau, grow the fuck up. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.